Hello, everyone. Welcome to MASTKD.com. We are now very pleased to have a very special guest with us for this session number 4 of the instructor squad of the World Taekwondo Europe and Daedo. Now it's with us Elif Yılmaz from Turkey, World Poomsae champion, and many titles. Elif, welcome to MASTKD.com. How are you doing?
Thank you, Alex. I'm good. What about you?
I'm really good, really happy to have you with us. I have very good memories with you in the World Championships. So for me, it's an honor to have you with us. It's really a pleasure because I've seen you in many times competing. I've seen all the power you have, all the engagement you have with the people. So for me, it's an honor, like I said, to have you here because many people, in Poomsae that competes in Poomsae around the world follows you. You have many followers around the world because your technique's always very special. You have like some light behind you or around you that's, something like that. But now it's a lot to talk about me. So could you please tell us, how are you today? How are you? How is the situation now with you there in Turkey?
Yeah, first, it is my honor, actually. That was like kind of made me shy. Thank you so much. We're good actually in Turkey. So many people is in panic still. 1 month ago, that virus came into the country. We were the last country we had this virus, but we're doing okay. Our government is managing fine. So in my home, we have 3 sportsmen in here. So we all are healthy. Our students are training at their homes. We are trying to figure it out how to do things that online. We are trying to help people.
Nice. So you didn't stop, right?
Yeah.
You're still training as usual. People like you, world champions like your father, like you don't stop. You just don't stop, right?
Actually, my father just has stopped in this situation. Yeah, he just stopped because, the cancellation of World Championship is like a disappointment for my father. He is 57 now. Yeah. It's been 40 years that he's practicing a lot. So he got a little tired and he decided to rest, but he never lets us rest. So
I wonder that. I can imagine that. And what do you think about this initiative of the World Taekwondo Europe, Daedo and MASTKD to can do this kind of lives?
Yeah, it is awesome project actually. In Turkey, all the national sportsmen in Taekwondo Poomsae, we are trying to do some helpful live streamings on Instagram. But this big project, it means a lot for us.
I'm glad you like it because too many people around the world is watching this at this time. We are live in 3 platforms. We are in Facebook, we are in YouTube and Twitter. So all the people that are visiting us right now, you please go click in all your social media because through MASTKD and thanks to this initiative of the World Taekwondo Europe and Daedo, we are now live with the World Poomsae champion, Elif Yılmaz. Elif, tell me, what did you feel at that time when you got the gold medal at the World Championship?
It was my 20th year when I got gold in individual. In 2008, I got gold in teams, but I was 14 years old and I couldn't understand anything. I got gold. I just went out the podium and people were celebrating, but I don't know. I didn't know what is it. Right. When you try so hard, when you train so creepy hard for a 1 gold medal, you are just enjoying the road on that way. So after I took the medal, I felt like I didn't know what to do after that. Actually, it was a hard times to decide what to do. But the feeling to take that gold from Mustafa, I took my gold from Mustafa. Yeah. So it was amazing. I cannot tell by the words. You know, I cried a lot. You all seen that.
Of course. Yeah. I can imagine that. Yeah. I mean, I can't even imagine that, because that feeling should be, you know, that gives you goosebumps, of course, right?
Yeah.
I mean, too many feelings. And after that, what was your thought? I mean, what did you say? The path ends here, or what was in your mind after you got that gold medal?
You know, I stopped to competing for 1 year. 2017 was an off year for me because I had injuries. My body was crying when I tried to walk. It was so much painful. I tried to heal. I went to so many doctors, and they said really sad things to me, like your injury is getting to amputation. So it is so hard to hear so many things like that. So I just stopped and I tried to focus on my academic career. You know, I'm a physical education teacher now. I am a researcher of sports science, of biomechanics, of Taekwondo, especially. Now I'm writing my master's thesis. So I'm just focusing on scientist, as a scientist. Yeah.
See, yeah, nice. Because when I saw that after the 2016, it was like, where's Elif? Where did she go? You know, it was like, are we losing a great athlete? I said, because I didn't see you too many times after that. And as you say now, you were off because injuries. But you see, now you're here again. I can see you very healthy, beautiful as usual. And I don't know. I mean, we are happy to have you, like I said, because you're a great athlete. You're still being an example for the whole world. So we are glad to have you here. So, okay, what don't we start? The time is yours. I want to let you the cams on, this live streaming, so you can start with this session to all the people can enjoy training with you at home. Thank you for being with us, and the time is yours now.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. Guys, thank you for joining me. I am starting my training session with the warm-up. We will just make our body get heat up a little bit, jump a little. Now twist our arms, whole body get heated. Now we're calling it the dancing in Turkey and steps. We're changing it. I think this is a good way to warm up in Taekwondo. This is our way for me. Now we will pull one knee up with the arm drive. The other leg. Now to side, because the mobility we need, especially in kicks. The other side. One forward, one stop. Other one. Now we rest and take deep breaths. Inhalation is important. Otherwise, you will get so many lactic acid. Now, we are starting back again. Steps. Now we are kicking forwards. Take a rest again. I had warm up before the lift sprint to get really good stretching. So I already get sweat. If you feel the same, we can start stretching now. Take one step. Now, let's start stretching. Feet are together, hands on the knees. Stay straight. Feel your muscles. Take a breath and go down a little. Now, we are counting in the down, 1, 2, and counting 2 in the up, 3, 4, okay? We will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel shouldn't go to leave the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And stay there. Hands on the foot. And feel your hamstrings, your calves. And start to stretch from your hip. Not like this. You have to elongate to the floor with your upper body. 6, 7, 8, 9, and stay. Hold it. Straight knees, trace upper body. Now, heels are together and fingers are in a V shape. We're doing the same in here too. Straight upper and counting in down, 2, up, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last one, 3, 4. Wait. And stretch and elongate to the floor again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and done. And stay here. I will make sure your stretching is enough for the lower part of your body. So that's because we will kick really hard, like a 1.5 hour session waiting for you. And now on histogi, you're waiting in. Now straight back, straight knees, hands are on the knees. So we are counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last one, 3, 4. Wait for it. And elongate again. Let's stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and stop here. If you're okay, you can go a little bit more to feel your muscles. And on. And here we're doing some squats. Stay in the lowest level and slowly get up. Really slow. Inhale, going down. And exhale up. We're slowly going down again. Hands are going to the floor. and straight the knees. Stretch again. Make sure your hamstring are really get warmed. Here, one leg is a front with the plantar flexion, and the other one bended in the knee, and we're laying around. Now stretch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay. Make sure your hamstring is releasing itself, because it's so important, trust me. When it's getting so stiff, you will get injured. And the other side. Stretch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay. And you can see the difference of my two legs. And I will be here better. Now, we're abducting our legs like 2 shoulder size open. Now, our upper body is parallel to floor, and open the arms. We're calling it eagle in Turkey when we try to teach kids. So arms in front. We are starting a rotation of body. Inhale, and with the rotation, exhale. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Now here, try to reach the farthest you can with your hips in the back, and hands are going forward as much as you can do. Stretch your lats and your hamstrings in the same time. Elbows are on the ground, and try to reach the floor with your nose. Now we're holding the opposite hand to the leg, ankle, and stretch the here. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay. Now, hands are on the ground. We are bending our knees. You should push your hips to the floor until it's getting parallel to floor. Little circles here to get more mobility in hip. The other side. Now, I am straining one knee and supporting the other knee with my elbow here, and push my hip to floor without pulling my foot from the ground. Now, twisting from the heel and sit. Now, we will do some kin stretch in here. We got only one move to get mobility to your hip. This knee is going low. Your body is turning to other leg. When it's come up, you're turning here, and you are pushing the ground from this foot and that heel together. And go try it up a little with just pushing ground. Inhale is going up and twist. Exhale. Inhale. When exhale, you push and down. Inhale. Exhale. Just an inhale and push. That's great. Now switch sides. Straight knees, supporting the other knee, and push your hip to ground. Twisting from the heel and back. Now our can't stretch again. Inhale. Exhale. Just an inhale and exhale. Push the ground and back. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale again. Push it. And back. Now, rotation of the upper body and lay here and stretch. The other hand can support you from the floor or you can stay here. Now, the other leg, support and reach forward by the other hand. Now it's time for the other one. Returning the body and stretch. Get up and reach forward here. Don't forget to push your hip to floor all the time. Okay. Now, with hand support, we're turning to body here. Your hip flexors, actually, Poomsae players' hip flexors are so tight because of the pulling the knee a lot. So we have to release those muscles. So your foot is going forward a little. Your knee shouldn't go more forward from than your tiptoe, and push your hip to floor like this. And after, get straight in the forward knee and stretch again your hamstring. Get it up and a warrior position. And return the other one. Knee down. Go to your hamstring again. And your hip flexors. Now, you're sitting. Foot are together. Straight back and going forward to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stay here. Feel your hip muscles to get stretch. And lean forward. I hope you can see me. So hold your foot from like this. Go to try to elongation from your upper body to like you're reaching something in front of you, okay? And let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reach. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stay here. Hold your foot. Try to make more plantar flexion here. And relax. You can get a massage here. Now, we are on the knees again. It is so much hurtful for me, so I won't do my full range of motion. So you can try to push your hip down because my hip is get injured like 8 years ago. It's so hard to do that for me. So try to Relax your hips, and one is open. Now we're going forward and back. Keep doing it. 8 reps. And the other one now. Now, we can try to split. Yeah. In the split, when you try to imagine that foot is stabilized here, and one person took that foot here to vertical. That means yokchagi for us, right? From the opposite side, if it will be stabilized and if you pull that feet up, it will be upchagi. So your upper body has to be, has to be so functional in this split. You have to get flexible in both ways, either, because yokchagi and upchagi, we need the most kicks in Poomsae. So we will return our body first forward. Make sure your hip is going to go down to ground and lay a little back. And now twist it back. Imagine yourself like you're looking at your yokchagi now. Make sure your hip is going down and don't bend the knee. And we are switching sides. It is so hard for me because my left leg is just a kick leg, not a supporter leg. So it is hurting a lot. Now, I am returning my upper body here and laying back. Now, return again. Imagine that you're looking at your yokchagi. Okay. Now we're going up. This is my home, so I don't have so many equipments. So I will just get my support from here, taking a yokchagi position and pulling my knee up like this. We are just trying to stretch your hamstring and supporter leg. Now with the little mobilization to yokchagi position, to toryachagi position. Yeah, yokchagi and toryachagi. Now the other hand is coming. We are doing it with non-support. For the other side, I want you to see me. Yeah, good. We are pulling the knee here. Yes. Now the mobilization. Without support. Now we are done for the warm-up. So you can ask the questions and I can read your comments. How many here? 64, good. And no questions. Okay. Just 1 minute to rest and drink some water.
That's good. I think I'm already sweating just watching you, Elif.
Thank you.
That's really good. You know, we have to say to the people that is watching, because there are some of them that are writing us from Belgium, from Cedric from Belgium. Hello to you, Louis. Louis, a very good friend from the Netherlands. You know her, right? Louis van der Wie.
Yeah, I know.
She's online. Ivan Kaich
Wow.
He's also with us, and people from Canada, people from US is watching this streaming. So welcome to all of you here to MASTKD Taekwondo with this training session with Elif. She's now drinking a little bit of water because this is about to start. So also we have to remember all the people that we will have soon the first online European Open Championships too. So if you are not registered yet, you can do it through all the platforms. Yeah, because we will have a very good event. So now that you are at home, all of you, all the people it's at home, you can register, so you can still compete and prepare as well with this training with Elif. Thank you, Elif. So this is your home. So whenever you want to start again, it's your time.
Okay, let's start. Guys, we are using 3 kicks in recognizing Poomsae, 앞차기, 털려차기, and 옆차기. And I know most of you wondering how to train 옆차기 more, because people are thinking the 옆차기 is the most important one. Some point you're right, some point you're not. After the 2011, when Kang Soo-ji is going on a podium and make all of us like, what? No, 2010 she came. So 옆차기 is becoming more professional for every of us. So that's why I will just keep showing you the way I am training in 앞차기 and 털려차기, and I will try to explain the kicks and their mentals, their philosophy in the way I can do. So we are starting with the 앞차기. 앞차기, most basic technique, most basic kick in Taekwondo Poomsae. Most of us are doing it right, but some weights we have to be careful about. So when we perform 앞차기, we have to pull our kicking leg to really close to our body to get better perform to 앞차기. When you want to higher and better technique, you have to pull your knees really close to your body, like here, okay? I will show you my right here. So when we start the 앞차기, your heel has to close to your hip, and your knee has to close to your chest here. By this way, when we try to imagine the mechanism here, I will just hold my knee here. When we try to imagine our mechanism, your heel only the way going up. Then you pull your knee higher and close to your body. When you don't, it will be like this. It is so hard to keep like, or like this. It is not a technical 앞차기. Maybe it will be useful in the fight, but we're showing our good techniques. It has to be aesthetic and it has to be right. So that's why we will practice the pulling knee first. Now in 앞차기, we start to practice the pull your knee, and your hip flexors will burn a lot. Let's start. 1. Wait here 2 seconds and go down. 2. And go down. 3. Your hand has to be on your body, lower than your chest, and your supported leg shouldn't be bent. It has to be straight. Down. 3, I guess. And down. 4. 5. And 6. Wait. Wait here. Open up in the middle. Go back and down. And the other one. Get ready. Pull it up. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait here. Open up in the middle. And pull back. And now we're doing it in the Aybuke. Now, here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open it. And back. And the other one. Start when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Reach forward and back. Now, I think you're ready to kick in the face, only face. So, we'll start from the Aybuke again. When you're ready, start the kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, from the Aybuke, one of the most we are using in Poomsae. And you ready? Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now get a little rest. Stretch your hamstrings because we will kick, it's the best we can do. This one.
I can hear your bones there, actually.
What?
I can hear your bones, like, when you're straight. We have we have some people commenting in YouTube. The people is saying, okay, first I have to say that there's people saying hello to you from Denmark, also Belgium again, France, Portugal.
Whew.
Yeah, many people. It's on Master Taekwondo. There's people that have some questions like, if the warm-up you did, Nicola Rossetti says, if that's your standards warm-up, if that's the usual form that you warm up, that's what she said?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I usually do this.
Okay, so they can follow it. Mariam El Uisini says, I have no questions because she already explained everything really well. I just want to say thank you.
Hallelujah then. I am so grateful to hear that.
Yeah. The people liked it. Regards to Slovenia too, people is watching there. People saying that how can they improve their flexibility like you have?
It's so hard to explain. Flexibility is an ability of our body that improving day by day. So you have to train it for every day. If you miss 1 or 2 days, it will get back.
Right.
Like if you want to improve it, you have to get smart training program, and you have to train every day.
Okay, nice. So the people has their answers there. You have to keep training every day, so in order to improve and to keep your flexibility.
Yeah.
Nina from Norway says hello.
Nina.
Alekos from Greece, it's online too. So hello to you. Regards to Mexico, many people from Mexico is watching right now.
Hola, Mexico.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, another people asking about flexibility again. And we have a wait. Hello from Colombia. She's amazing. She has a beautiful performance. Yeah, Carolina from Colombia. And regards for Daphne, I'm green belt, she says. I'm watching this performance. Also, we have more comments here. Regards to Spain, to Alicante, Spain, that they're watching you right now.
I am happy. Thank you for watching.
Romania, Greece, Tunisia. Okay, there's another question. Question, please. Sometimes I might get my hands in the way of apchagi. How do you keep them?
It's so hard to answer that. You have to train, like you have to hold your dobok to get used to it. You know, sometimes it's like a reflex. You have to get used to it then.
Okay. So you like grab your dobok then. You can try.
Yeah.
Okay, so many comments arriving, many people watching. So I let you keep training, Elif. So we have more people there waiting for you.
Okay. Now the last thing we will do in apchagi, we will kick high as we can do. So I feel like I'm training as well. So I don't want to cut it. So get your apgubi and kick highest as you can do when I start to count. Ready? And 1. I don't know if you know the real new rules. In the latest Turkish Open, we had a meeting. They decide to look up to your apchagis. You know, in the last year, we didn't. We were looking straight, like forward. So we have to look up the apchagi like that. If you're going this high, your chin has to show that high. If it's here, we have to do like this. Okay? Not with only eyes. So this is another tip for everyone. Okay, get ready and start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last one. And we're done for the apchagi. And we will continue with tolachagi. So, I will just try to explain what tolachagi is. This is a roundhouse. I think everybody knows the axis of the space. You know, we have the X one, we have the Y one, y-axis, x-axis, and we have a z-axis. We have a z here in sports science. So, Tolachagi is a technique of coming from to X. When it starts to move, it is waving, like, roving a diagonal line from the y-axis and ended up in the z one. Okay, so if it's y, if it's x1, the z1 has to be here or here. Okay, so Tolachagi shouldn't kick forward like that. You have to sway it. In the biomechanics, we are calling this technique sway techniques. So you have to pull your knee highest you can, but not like the really close to your body. It is ending in the really close to your body, but not coming from the close. It's coming far from here, okay? Not like apchagi or yopchagi. It is just because it is a sway technique, okay? So we are pulling the knee here and returning. We are now in Y. Now turning to X, is turning to Z, and opening up here. In a rule book, in Taekwondo Poomsae, it says it is okay to end the technique in front of your face, but it has to be ended in here. So they have to show that they have to see your face when you kick. It has to end it inner side of the face. Okay, so you can train it as we did in apchagi, but I want to focus on yopchagi more. So I will show you only my left one because this one is getting sport is hurting a lot. I will show you some tolachagis in the slow motion, and after that how I kick it. And then here. Pull in, and then here. So you shouldn't push it forward when you try to do this. This is not a tolachagi. This is a kind of yopchagi thing when you're kicking with the foot. Okay. This one you have to try more. So you can practice it in front of the mirror. And we are going to get yopchagi after some stretch. If it is okay, do you have any answers about apchagi or tolachagi?
Okay, we have some questions.
Yeah.
Okay, Monem Jerud, a good friend of us, is asking to you the presentation in the Poomsae. How do you train yourself to get good score in that? He says.
Actually, I am performing my Poomsae as how I feel at that moment, and so many people don't know or don't think that we have some strategies in Poomsae. I am just picking my presentation strategy from my rival and my inner side. Okay, when I feel like I am a warrior, I will eat them all. I will just like doing it as a tiger. When I feel like, okay, I have to play smart. She is good, but I have to get cool. So I will play like a cool. So you have to watch your rival, but you have to be careful while you're watching because it is so dangerous sometimes. Right. When someone getting in a fail, you can get a fail as well in Poomsae.
Nice. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. There's some other people asking, where do you see while you kicking? When you're kicking, where do you see? Where's your
My perspective?
Yeah. While you kicking.
This is this is it is weird because I am always looking up the ceilings.
Okay.
Always looking up there. I don't even kick there. I know in the latest years, but I was always looking at that.
Okay.
I got used to it like that.
Okay. The people, Eduarda Costa is asking for the Yopchagi preparation. They want to see how do you prepare Yopchagi.
I will show you.
Okay. Another question from Yoel is asking in Dolyopchagi at the end of the toes facing X or Z direction. When at the Dolyopchagi.
And the Dolyopchagi.
Yeah. At the end.
You can do both.
Where are the toes facing?
You can do both. You can do like this or like this. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, people asking for Yopchagi training.
Yeah, I know.
There says hello from Austria, Vienna. People saying, oh, correct. Look to the upper kicks on all kicks, they say. Wait, more regards from Romania. Okay. Our comments here. The people is asking, how do you do to recover after an injury?
I do hajayma. Do you know what is it? Is a cupping treatment.
No, actually.
Cupping treatment is coming from the ancient China, and it came to Turkish areas like 100 years ago. There is 3 ways of cupping treatment. One dry one is a wet one, and a cupping massage. I am a cupping trade specialist. I am doing my own cuppings, wet cuppings. I am cutting and taking the blood.
I know. Yeah. Now I know. Yeah.
This is the way I use all the time.
Good. Thank you. For you, what's more important in Poomsae? Physical training or technical training?
Which one you don't do is important one. So.
Yeah, that's good. People from Mexico watching. Paula Fregoso from Mexico national team is saying hello to you, sending regards.
Yeah. My little sisters.
What?
My little sisters.
Yeah, they're saying hello.
Hi.
They're watching your performance. Another one. There's still questions from Yopchagi and from Turkey. Says, I would like to learn the correct form of Yopchagi.
From Turkey?
Yeah.
Why they don't come to me then? We're so close to each other.
Right, Masum Gungor. That's the name that appears here at YouTube.
Yeah, I saw him. Okay. I will try to explain.
Okay. Please, thank you.
Let's start again. Okay, guys. Now, we will use some measurements here. So I will show you in these 2 sides. I am writing a book about Yopchagi right now, and my master thesis is about Yopchagi, biomechanics of Poomsae players and Kyorugi players. We have better Yopchagis, trust me, and stronger one. We will start to teach ourselves every day to Yopchagi, because Yopchagi is the most complex technique for our body. Sports science even walking is so irritating to our body anatomy. So think about the Yopchagi. Your turning, you are changing 4 planes, like 3 planes, like in a 1 foot. So it is so hard to remember it for the body. So we will start from the step 1. We will take our support and we will take a good position and we will learn to pull our knees to correct preparation. Okay, so first thing we gotta know, our foot has to rotate 180 degrees. It means another side. Okay, like this. The other thing is your upper body has to be stabilized and your center of gravity is going up when you're returning and laying back. So you have to have a strong core muscles and your core stability has to be really good. While your rotation in that leg, the other leg, the kicking leg, has to come up the closest place from your body, like first up chagi. When you start to rotate, it has to come to your chest level and you have to open up your hip forward, not like this. It has to be straight. Your heel, your hip, your shoulder, and your chin and head has to be in same line. Okay, so I will show you like this. It will be hard for me, but can you see my foot? Yes, you can. So I am taking a position in sagittal plane. So I am taking my kicking leg up. It's going to rotation and horizontal abduction here. Your knee is going to get really close to your chest and sometimes to your belly, but you know, it is way better in the chest because the good angle in for the kick high. Okay, and after that you shoving your hip like forward, not laying here. It's going to has to be here. Okay, and the hands are always has to stay here and going back. Okay, so we will, I don't know how to show you that. We will practice with here first. If you're ready, we can start. I don't know. Whoa, I guess it's 5 at there. It's already an hour. Good. We have 1 more hours. Okay, if you're ready, we can start. Pull it, wait, and go back down again. It is important to pull back as well, okay? Now 2. You can walk, you can work with the wall. It will be useful, but it will be so hard to show you how to do that. So chair is good enough for teaching. Okay, 5, 6, 7, keep going. It is hard to do that with the shoes. Last reps. And we are doing it the other side. Now, let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last 2, and 8. And good. Now, our support, it was parallel to our body. Now, when it became more far from our body, it's getting harder. Because of center of gravity of body, it's going up. When you pull your knee, you want to lay more back. This is the explaining of why you are trying to kick high, you're going back like this, okay? So when you try to stabilize it, you have to work for your core muscles. Trust me, your legs are not kicking, your cores are kicking all the time. If you had a good core, you have a strong and technical Yokchagis. I tried every method, so I know that, trust me. So the chair or our support is in the back, and we are holding it one hand. I don't like to hold with two hands because the upper body is going more down. It is actually not looking nice. It has to be straight and in a good angle. So we are continue to train to pull our knee up. Ready? And 1. And 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think it's clear to pull your knee in the right position. This is a preparation of Yokchagi. But preparation is not enough in Yokchagi. Yokchagi technique is a pushing technique with your heel. Okay? So I am seeing so many versions of these techniques, but they are wrong. I'm sorry to say that. But I have to, because I'm a teacher, I have to say the right things I know. When you try to push something, you just push like the way you want to push, okay? When you push something, the direction of the power point, it's going straight like this, is drawing a line to front, okay? It is not going to diagonal shapes like here, or here, okay? You have a point, you have to push, so you gotta push. You shouldn't sway. I mean, so many kicks I am seeing in social network. So they are like usually this. This is not Yokchagi. I am so sorry. It is kinda Tolyochagi, but not Tolyochagi too. Okay? If you want to go Yokchagi, you have to push forward. You have to push it. Then you push it right. You can't kick like this. Okay? You can kick 180. It's okay. But here is okay too. But if you want to do good Yokchagi and technical Yokchagi, you can't kick like here. It is impossible. It is not Yokchagi when you do that. Okay? Oh, so many haters gonna be. So, how we are kicking in Yokchagi? We are pulling the knee. Our heel is going forward. It has to be ended in the hip line. Heel, knee, hip, shoulder, chin, and head has to look in a one line when you're looking from the up. So, imagine that I am kicking and look at me. Yeah, it will be better here. You see me now? Imagine me, I am preparing for my Yokchagi. So I have to kick the ground. So my hip and my knee is the closest angle I have. So they have to open together in the same angles after the finish techniques. This extension has to be parallel to each other. This extension has to be the same angles in the same time. Okay, so we will just practice to flexion and extension of hip and knee. Okay, take a good position. Your hips are gonna burn. Trust me, it will burn. And when I count, extension. 1. Stay for 2 seconds. And flexion. And 2. And flexion. And 3. And flexion. And 4. And flexion. And 5. And flex. And 6. Stay here. Stay. Push. And circle here. Yeah, good. And pull back. And the other side. It burns, right? If it's, you're in a good way. You're doing it right. Now, the other leg. Take a good position. And only extension and flexion we will practice. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Wait there. And push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I gotta explain something. That's why I stopped. When you finish your chagi, even in the middle kick, if you feel like this, or even like this, sometimes it's not about your technique. It's sometimes, usually in females, it's about your hip. Okay, glute muscles. When you think that it is your pelvis bone, your glute muscle fibers are laying like this on your pelvis. So when they're contract, it is getting here. Most of the women, most of females in the world, they don't know how to squeeze it. They don't feel their hips correctly. So when you squeeze, when you push it, your hip has to go forward. When you do right technique in your chagi, you have to push your glutes forward, like here, okay? Okay? Think like our Kyorugi players, when they hold like this, they do that, right? They are pushing like a hip. So we have to do the same, but we have to show it correctly. Okay? So you got to remember it. The other exercise we will do in the middle also, my birds are going to kill me because of the voice. Again, our support point is in the back. And now we are taking a position again. Slowly, extension and flexion. Extension and flexion. Okay, now we can kick in the middle. Ready? Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The other one. Take position. So, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's going up. 7. So rest and stretch. Now I will show you the highest kicks you can do after the face. When you're ready, we can start. We will just kick in the face, okay? So, get ready. And kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other side. Get ready. Take a position and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good one. So, support is in the back. Take your knee up. Get ready. You will just kick in the face sides. 1. Just be careful, I'm sure that you are seeing so many videos of kicking practices as well. Most of the competitors are doing this when they're kicking, even they have support. It is so okay when you don't have, you can lay back to good posture, in a good posture. But when you have a support, it's like getting lazy in your core, okay? You have to just hold it here. You shouldn't take your power from your support point. You have to get it. You have to get all the power in your core. So you shouldn't go lay back all the time when you had a support in your chagi, okay? I mean this. You shouldn't do that. It is so lazy. It is so lazy to train like that. If you keep straight in, keep stabilizing, and keep looking at your point to hit, so it is, you can feel the pressure here. Okay? If you feel the pressure, you're in the right place. So keep doing it. I got tired. I can't breathe. So, and the one leg of chagi and the support in the back. Get ready and start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong as you do. 6, 7, and 8. The other leg. Pull your knee. And kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. So, I don't know how to show you. Stretch a little and take a breath. If you're really training with me, it will be so hard. That's why I am so tired now. I'm almost ready. Yeah, I am getting old. So, I will do in a cross way. I will try to kick highest I can do. I'm older now, so it is really hard for me to kick that. So we will kick highest we can do. If you are ready, pull your knee. And go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back. And the other leg. Yeah, good. If you're ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And our support is in the back. This is the last kick we are doing. So let's do it good. Show me how great you are. Pull your knee. Play here. Open your hips forward and kick high as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay. And back. And the last kick we are doing. Pull your knee. It is so hard to kick here strong because that muscles and hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Pull it up and down. I want you to try one highest kick you can without support, okay? I will try it. You can fall, you can lose your balance in the first try because sometimes mentally you get used to it, your support here, you know it is always there. So in the first tries you can fall, but it's okay, everyone falls. Yeah, kind of. So, we're done. Thank you for joining. I'm so thankful to World Taekwondo Europe and MASTKD, Alex, and Baedo for this cooperation and great project. If you have any answers, I can.
Thank you, Elif. We're very happy to have you with us, as I said at the beginning. We still have some more questions. If you have time, if people is asking if you use elastic bands for the job chagi training, and how can they use them to improve their techniques?
Can I show it?
Yes, please.
Okay, so you can use 2 elastic bands. This one has levels. I use this one mostly when it's going to my foot. The other has to my opposite shoulder, but you have to be careful about the kinetic chain on your body. So your chain of the body in yoke chagi is coming from the shoulder you are laying on and the core, and it's coming to hip and go back to your calves. Okay, so you have to watch those places. Okay, it comes from here, my hip and my shoulder, like that. If you want to train proper yoke chagi with elastic bands, you shouldn't use the hands like here, because this is really not scientific fact. This is really useless. But this one, if you can imagine that I am kicking, this one is useful, and using a force to your shoulder and heel all the way the yoke chagi technique. So this is the way better. This is kinesiology. So another question.
Nice. Yes, the people is thanking your examples. I really like them, actually. Thank you for this technique. Thank you. Yeah, the people is thanking. Okay, you have more questions? Okay, what's the timing of the standing foot? When does it turn? People is asking while the job chagi kicking.
Yeah, you kicking. time?
Yes, supported. I believe that. Yeah. When do you have to train?
As fast as you can do.
Okay. Okay. There are some other questions. I mean, this is different, but I want to read it. They say, have you ever competed in sparring?
I was a kid.
Okay.
I started at Taekwondo 4 years old, and I competed with my father a lot.
Right. Okay.
Until I got 10, and I broke my nose in a training with my partner, and I always wanted to be a beautiful princess, so I stopped it. And I stopped whole Taekwondo. That's why my father came and we can do Poomsae together. I didn't know what is Poomsae at that days. So I stopped sparring like that.
Okay. Good. Thank you for your answer. Another person, Juan Fernando Rojas is asking, he's saying he did weightlifting, CrossFit, and he says that he lost flexibility on his hips. So how can he do to recover it?
About flexibility recovery.
Yeah.
So it is hard, actually. If he is an adult person, it is hard. But as I said, flexibility improves day by day. So if he can train flexibility as well, he can get back his flexibility as soon as possible. But I don't know when he can get. I have to see him. It is personal things. Whole bodies are different.
Okay. Yes, you're right. So yeah, it depends on the person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, another question. How many times do you train per week?
Oh, like 4 years ago, I was training 8 or 10 hours in a day, every day. After I got gold medal from Peru, I just stopped it because my whole body was hurting. Now I am training every day, but like 3 or 4 hours, not more.
Okay, good. I see. Here's another interesting question that I would like to read. People saying, if you have to keep repeating a technique in the time that you are already tired, if you are having a bad technique for too many reps, if you still have to keep doing it, or you have to stop, what is your recommendation?
You have to stop if it's wrong.
Okay.
You have to stop because in the support science we say 10 years or 10,000 reps. Okay. If you do 10,000 reps in the wrong way, you will have just the wrong technique. So you have to stop immediately.
Okay. So as soon as you feel enough tired at not doing a good technique, to stop.
Yes, you have to.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, the people is thanking the answers. They're thumbs up for you. I want to read a comment here. Antonio Barbarino from World Taekwondo Europe says, great job from MASTKD Taekwondo and Elif Yılmaz. Thank you for your support on behalf of World Taekwondo Europe. They're thanking you.
Thank you. I am thankful. It is our job, I guess. It is something for us. It's time to do something for the people.
Right. Yeah. It's time to help, right? Unite all of us. Okay, another question. Again, well, you already answered it. How many times you train per day? Okay. Yeah, you already did that. Also, okay, people is saying thank you so much for the class. All explanations was very clear.
I'm happy to see that.
So they said, hi from two Taekwondo girls. half Turkish, half French, living in London, they say. We are learning different Poomsae, and your training is great. Thank you so much.
I'm thankful. Thank you for joining me. I was so excited all the season. So
Nice.
I hope I could explain right.
Nice, thank you. Yes, they did. You did. Actually, the people is saying that you explained very well. People is asking for you to a seminar in Portugal. When are you, after this crisis, if you can go to Portugal to give a seminar, they say?
Oh, of course. Connect me from my mail or Instagram, whatever you want.
Okay. You have a greetings for Thomas Jensen from Norway, who's watching the streaming.
Thomas. Thank you for watching. I love you guys.
Yeah, many people watching this live through YouTube, through Facebook and Twitter. So I'm really thankful to have all these people connected. Thanks to the initiative of the World Taekwondo Europe again, and the collaboration of Daedo, and to you, Elif, to be with us. It's very important for us on this time of crisis, like I said, because it's very important to keep training, and what better if we can train with a world champion. So that's just the best for us. So really thankful for this. After this crisis, Elif, what are your plans? Are you planning to keep competing? Please tell us about your plans.
Yeah, I am planning to compete, but you know, I am competing since 2008 in international areas, and since 2013 I am in the under 30 division. Under 30 division is so much tired, you know, so many people here, and the hardest competition we had. And I guess I am the oldest one of my division. So I am planning to train with some under 30 girls in Turkey to make them better and prepare for the individual. And you know, I am doing the pairs with my brother, and I have two cousins. They are preparing for the teams. So I am planning that kind of things, but I don't know. Maybe if I can get better, I can compete in individuals too. But next year, surely I will compete if I will be selected in national teams. I think I will.
Nice. We hope to see you compete again, of course, because you are a show. Watch you competing. So yeah, we're waiting for you at the court. There's another question.
Yeah, thank you.
There's another question. To practice side kick, which one is more effective? Using ankle weights or elastic band, or both? And how many kg per leg to practice using ankle weights, they say?
You know, it depends on you. And elastic bands is good for the, how to say that, I don't know, as a kinematics. Okay, you are, when you try to push something, you have to get power from the opposite side. So elastic bands are good for it, but the weights are the better for the muscle strength. So you should use the both.
Okay.
You should use whenever you do, you know, whenever you can have.
Okay, perfect. So greetings for Jormari Rojas from Colombia. She's watching the video and she sends regards to you from Colombia. From Cyprus, they're watching too. Many parts of Europe and America, also Asia watching. So yeah, many people connected to this live streaming. So okay, I think it's time to start to say goodbye. But before, I have to remember all the people, and of course you, Elif, made the reminder. Tomorrow there's the press conference of all of you. of the instructor squad of World Taekwondo Europe at 19 hours. So remember, and turn on your notifications because we'll be live like this through Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So keep tuned, please. And remember that there will be the first online.
I think there's a connection problem, so I can't.
Oh, can you hear me there? Yeah, I can see you. I can see you better there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think there was a connection problem, so I couldn't hear you properly. Oh. And I just heard that about the conference, the all
the
trainers. Yeah, I will join there. And
please.
Yeah, I will join there tomorrow. So, and I guess join to European Championship as well. So I am waiting for everyone.
Nice. Thank you for this invitation, Elif, because the people is already just registering to this European Open Online Championships. So get ready because this will be first an historic event that we are preparing together with World Taekwondo Europe. So thank you, Elif, for your time for this special training, because this is, like I said, very important for all of us. Let's hope we have more sessions like this with you. So please be aware that we will look for you to keep training. So thank you very much. If you want to...
Of course, I am always ready. And just say it. I'm in home.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So if you want to give like...
I'm ready. It is my honor to train with you. And, I'm so grateful that you asked World Taekwondo Europe and MASTKD Taekwondo and Daido again. This is a great project. We've been always thinking about it, and you make it true. So thank you again. And thank you all the people who watch and join to our training. I'm so thankful and love you all.
Thank you. Keep in touch. Big hug for you from all the MASTKD Taekwondo team and of course World Taekwondo Europe. Keep in touch. Stay safe, stay at home, stay active. Thank you, Elif. A pleasure to have you with us.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.